What's going on, Hipster Nation? Welcome back to Ray's Motor Life. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe, like, comment, share this video out to your friend, or let's just push this video. Let's get this out there to the public. So today I'm going to bring you another video of the left on CNN melting down. This is a good one. First of all, I want to say, isn't this the guy that CNN fired and then had to rehire? I mean, it's pretty bad when, they can't even hire anybody for CNN. Like, nobody wants to work for CNN. And this guy here, Brian, whatever his name is, Stelter. I mean, when you get fired and, they rehire you because nobody wants to go to work for CNN, my Lord. Let's listen to this.
It's simple. The president wants people to obey. He wants people to use the words he chooses. He wants people to fall in line. And if they don't, they lose their access. They're not allowed to be in the company of the president. Notably, in the last 2 days, when the AP reporters have been blocked, in one case, I'm told physically blocked from entering the Oval Office, the photographer was still allowed in, the AP photographer, right?
Wait a minute. There's the man of the hour. Scott Jennings. That guy is a warrior. For that man to sit there every day and listen to those people melt down. I mean, they truly melt down every day. Takes a lot, man. I don't know if I could just sit there and listen to them crying and whining all day.
Right? Because the president still wants his photo taken. He wants the pictures, but not the words. This is a First Amendment violation, and I expect in the next few days the AP will file suit, and they have a very...
Do you recognize that face? That's the lady off The View. She is, I'm telling you, listen, here in a minute, this is why The View loves these ladies, because they're some of the most darkest hearts, ruthless. I mean, they just must be in misery all the time.
Very strong case in court. This is yet another example where the courts will be the recourse for presidential action.
Brian, what are the other media outlets doing?
Right now, they're still showing up, they're still asking questions, but that's right, the Correspondents Association has condemned this and called it unacceptable. I think you're suggesting maybe reporters should, skip the briefing?
Should band together, because, listen, if the bully manages to bully one, he's not going to stop at one.
I don't think this is as emotional.
Here we go. The bully. The bully. Trump. Do you really see... Could you really see the reporters not going in there and trying to ask Trump a question? They love him because they know. And she doesn't understand it because she's not on the news network. She gets on here, throws her opinion around just like I'm doing. This is for entertainment only. So here's the thing. They act like they're journalists and they're reporters. But she's on a talk show that just gives her opinion. And these guys here claim to be reporters and, anchors of the news, but what are they really telling you? I mean, if you want to sit and watch this crap all day, you went straight from retard on to Democrat. I mean, craziness.
Are making it out to be, take away the hysteria for a moment. First off, Trump doesn't need
Who's
AP
being
to
hysterical?
Take, both of you. Trump doesn't need, first of all, AP
You obviously
to
don't know what a hysterical and a Navarro is like.
This is something. She's fixing to get on her right here, watch. I mean, completely nutty. I'm going to save that clip. I may use that as a thumbnail.
It comes down to compliance.
That's true,
Trump put out an executive order.
Scott Jennings, he even agreed. He said, this ain't hysterical. You should see her hysterical, but just give it a minute. She's fixing to get really rude because now she realizes her, she just insulted her on CNN on air, and she's fixing to, this is what comes out of her on The View as well. Listen to this.
Change the name legally to Gulf of America. They're United States based. I know they're international as well, but right now they're covering U.S. politics. So if he makes an executive order, they should respect that. And if they don't, being there is not a right; it's a privilege.
So I'm going to add in here, though, that this has been called Gulf of Mexico for
they interrupt them all.
Years,
they can't.
And every other nation called.
That's the thing. They can't let someone actually have an opinion on CNN, MSNBC, all these, left news outlets, these legacy media. This is why they're dying. They can't allow someone to have their own opinion. And if they do, you're completely wrong. You know what I mean? Oh, they're wrong.
calls it the Gulf
They
of
melt
Mexico.
down.
So just
They're-
because Trump
they're
claims that
operating
we
in the
need to,
United States.
okay, but doesn't this feel like a really weird like wokeism thing on the right? Like it feels like the right's version of like Latinx or
Oh
like
my
birthing
God,
person.
really?
It just
Well,
feels like a
birthing
really
person.
weird hill to die on.
Nobody,
that we're gonna,
by the way, just to be
we're
clear,
gonna force
nobody had
outlets
to
cover it.
comply with.
As you can
any
see,
of
there's no
that.
Yeah,
ring on
if
her
Biden
finger
ever
because
did
no
that,
man will
Biden
have
should
her
have
D.
Did that
But
if they did,
People
I
would be
think
up in arms.
your heads would.
I love how Scott Jennings is just sitting there patiently waiting. You know, I'm telling you, he's a warrior.
Be exploding at this table.
Maybe
If someone said to
they
you,
should
you've got to refer to people as
they should
birthing
adopt
people.
the Prince method. Just have a little symbol called the Gulf, formerly known as the Gulf of Mexico, which should now be called whatever the hell.
But there's a much broader.
The Gulf of whatever the hell he wants.
But
This
there's a
is
much broader danger. Today
so
it's
funny.
the Gulf of Mexico or the
Right.
Gulf of America. Tomorrow, what is it? The president says there's only two genders in this world.
There
We
is
all know
male and
transgender
female.
people. What
Transgender
happens when the
is
AP
not
reports
a.
on transgender Americans?
Oh
What
my
happens on
God! It's
CNN
not.
or ABC or the New York Times?
Transgender is
Are
not.
those the next
a-
outlets to
I
be
believe
punished?
that there's two
It's a
genders, and then
male or
Biden tells
exactly.
me there's 73. What, I don't comply
Exactly.
with that.
Wait a minute. Exactly. Biden says there's 73, 75. Who knows? There ain't but two, male and female. Even if you're transgender, that's still just you're a male or female gender.
Yeah, but
But the Biden
Biden
administration isn't
banning-
barring Fox News from covering
Biden-
press
Right, he's not
conferences.
going to ban you from
And Trump
coming to
hasn't
the
done
White
that
House
yet.
because
This
you
is
have a
what I
different
mean about
belief.
the
Well,
But
for the last 2 days, the AP has been blocked from attending events that
People
it's
will not
attended for
comply with
decades.
executive
You
order.
know, I really would,
you
would
want the
rather you
president to do that?
not refer to me
To ban AP?
as
Here she goes. Here she goes. Listen to this. Now she couldn't handle it because she was right. Now listen. Now she's fixing to get irritated. So
hysterical for expressing an opinion. I think that's incredibly disrespectful. I don't do it to you.
Why do you think the AP won't just call it the Gulf of America? I mean,
That's
the president
Well,
does
let me
rename
just-
things. We rename what's the mountain? Denali, Mount McKinley.
Let me
I mean,
let me
things get
let me
renamed
read
from time to
let me
time.
read their
exactly. Didn't Joe Biden rename Fort Bragg to Fort Liberty? And how many things did Joe Biden? Well, I don't think Joe did. He was completely, in la la land. How many of his people in his administration renamed military bases and different things?
explanation for why they are not doing it. Essentially, they are saying that the Trump's order only carries authority within the United States. Mexico, as well as other countries and international bodies, do not have to recognize that name change. The Gulf of Mexico has carried that name for 400 years. As was said at the table, and the Associated Press is going to refer to it by its original name.
The Associated Press. And do we believe them anymore? I mean, Scott Jennings is fixing to school these people, though. Listen to this.
While acknowledging that Trump has a new name that he would like to call it. They are an international organization. No one except Trump with a pen has said that it's the
But
Gulf
he
of
has the right to
America.
do it.
It's a body of water that also has borders with another country, and it's been named that for 400 years.
I know, but we have a lawful process in this country for changing the name of it. The president went through it with the Secretary of the Interior, by the way.
Exactly.
I mean, it
And
feels
it's
a
also
little
different. Can I
feels
just answer your Denali question? The Denali thing is actually different because that's a place that's in the United States proper. It exists in.
But we changed
in
the name
this
of it. The
country.
point is,
Yeah.
we changed the name
We
of
have
it.
the ability
changed
to
the
change the
name.
name.
He does have the
It's
ability.
Mount McKinley. It's Mount McKinley.
But we also have the ability to change this body of water. I think, look, this smacks to me of a news organization looking for a way to pick a fight with Donald Trump over something that
Yeah.
they don't need to pick a fight over.
Exactly.
A. B.
I mean, that's what they're
B,
doing. They're
he
just
is the
trying to
president,
pick a
and there is
fight.
lawful
So,
process
I
that
mean,
he
it's
did follow.
crazy how they do it.
So why won't they just?
I mean, they're
Donald Trump
completely
over this.
just
Donald Trump picked a fight.
going
with a news
nuts.
No, they're not
organization
calling
over
it by the name.
No,
Yeah.
That's the
the
fight.
news organization can do whatever they want. If they want to call it the Gulf of South America, they can call it
But
that.
why would I
Donald
respect a
Trump
news
doesn't-
organization that
Yeah,
doesn't deal in reality?
but
You don't
actually
have
false
to.
information.
You don't have to. I mean, you work for them, and I'm sure you don't respect them, even though you like their money. But like I said, I like Scott Jennings. He's always telling the truth he's shutting down these left, wing, woke, crazy behavior people. I mean, they're completely delusional, in my opinion. But
If to not
Scott,
call it what
they
it
He
can
is.
loves
call
it.
whatever they want
He
because
loves
there's
it.
free speech in this country. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes,
Sure.
but that, in my opinion, if you're not willing to call something by the proper name based on the laws of the United States, that
That's-
calls into question your judgment. And are you a
There are no-
news
Exactly.
by the
organization,
way,
or are you
there are
just-
no laws in play here. It's an executive order,
but-
and the body of water is not
Okay.
named by the United States. It's named by
Yeah,
global
yeah, it is.
organizations that name global landmarks.
Would it
That's
be-
not,
I mean,
it's not their
Scott,
law.
So you don't respect Donald Trump's executive order or the Secretary of the Interior's process on this either. then?
Donald Trump had an executive order.
She don't
but the
respect
Associated
anything of
Press is
Donald
not
Trump.
bound by it.
Scott,
That's
what if
the bottom line.
the
Well,
Biden
that's their
administration
choice.
did
I like
this, though, similarly? What if the Biden administration was barring, say, a Fox News because they weren't
They
going
did.
along with an executive order where Biden said you must refer to every single transgender person as they,
Listen,
them, or whatever
I
it
think
was?
I think if you
would
want to
you
engage in a-
would you be supportive of that then?
Yeah,
I think
no,
that
no.
it gets really dangerous when we start forcing terminology on people. I didn't like it when the left did it with things like Latinx, birthing person,
Okay,
you name
these
it.
things are
But-
not in any way,
but
shape, or form
no,
related.
they're
B,
Yeah.
remotely
the Biden
similar.
administration treated the press as poorly as any president has ever treated
Thank
them. Gave them
you.
less access,
Thank
answered
you.
no questions.
He did
no
14
transparency
interviews
at any
in 4
given time.
years.
Donald Trump's answered
Exactly.
more questions in 3 weeks than Joe Biden answered in 4 years.
Thank
Elon
you.
Musk answered
That's
more
not true.
than
And
Elon.
also, a lot of the answers
Come
are
on,
not
Brian.
true. And
Brian, he's going to melt
Giving them
down.
the most
It is
access to the press
also-
they could possibly
just
want.
to be clear, it's also changing.
So, I mean, we're going to stop there, but you know what I'm saying. It's so crazy, but I love these videos. I love doing this. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like the video. Make sure you check out the shorts. Make sure you check out the descriptions of the shorts and the description of the videos, guys, if you want to help the channel grow. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about Scott Jennings. Let me know how you feel about CNN. Do you ever watch it? Do you ever, just flip through there? I have to just shuffle through most of these news outlets because I'm doing these kind of videos. So I want to, bring what I can to you and just kind of reaction video. So if you like it, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, help the channel grow. Stay in your lane or crash the damn thing. Until next time.